And the messenger of Yahuah came up from Gilgal to Bochim and said, I led you up from Egypt and brought you to the land of which I swore to your fathers. And I said, I do not break my covenant with you, and as for you, do not make a covenant with the inhabitants of this land by break down their altars. But you have not obeyed my voice. What is this you have done? Therefore I also said, I am not driving them out before you, and they shall be adversaries to you, and their mighty ones shall be a snare to you. It came to be, when the messenger of Yahuah spoke these words to all the children of Yisrael, that the people lifted up their voice and wept. So they called the name of that place Bochim, and slaughtered there to Yahuah. Then Yahusha dismissed the people, and the children of Yisrael went each to his own inheritance to possess the land. The people served Yahuah all the days of Yahusha, and all the days of the elders who outlived Yahusha, who had seen all the great works of Yahuah which he had done for Yisrael. Yahusha son of Nun, the servant of Yahuah, died, 110 years old. They buried him within the border of his inheritance at Timnath-Keres, in the mountains of Ephraim, on the north side of Mount Gash. All that generation were likewise gathered to their fathers, and another generation arose after them, who did not know Yahuah, nor the work which he had done for Yisrael. Then the children of Yisrael did evil in the eyes of Yahuah, and served the Baalim, and forsook Yahuah God of their fathers, who had brought them out of the land of Egypt, and went after other mighty ones, of the people who were all around them, and they bowed down to them, and provoked Yahuah. So they forsook Yahuah, and served Baal and the Ashtoreths. The displeasure of Yahuah burned against Yisrael. Therefore he gave them into the hands of plunderers who despoiled them, and he sold them into the hands of their enemies all around, and they were unable to stand before their enemies any longer. Wherever they went out, the hand of Yahuah was against them for evil, as Yahuah had spoken, and as Yahuah had sworn to them. And they were distressed greatly. Then Yahuah raised up rulers who saved them from the hand of those who plundered them. However, they did not listen to their rulers either, but went whoring after other mighty ones, and bowed down to them. They soon turned aside from the way in which their fathers walked. In obeying the commands of Yahuah, they did not do so. And when Yahuah raised up rulers for them, Yahuah was with the ruler and saved them from the hand of their enemies all the days of the ruler, for Yahuah had compassion on their groaning, because of those who oppressed them and crushed them. It came to be, when the ruler was dead, that they would turn back and do more corruptly than their fathers, to go after other mighty ones, to serve them and bow down to them. They did not refrain from their practices and from their stubborn way. The displeasure of Yahuah burned against Yisrael, and he said, Because this nation has transgressed my covenant that I commanded their fathers, and has not obeyed my voice, I also shall no longer drive out before them any of the nations which Yahusha left when he died, in order to try Yisrael by them, whether they would guard the way of Yahuah, to walk in them as their fathers guarded them, or not. So Yahuah left those nations, without driving them out at once, and did not give them into the hand of Yahusha.